Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a brand new cricket tournament. This is the Rural India T20, and what a lovely day to play cricket. And as soon as I took off the mic, it was a lovely, almost like an outswinger, which is. But there was a nice extraction of bounce, and this just asking me to play outside off stump. The first match is between SENDHUR Cricket Academy versus 6 and 4 Sports Recreational Club, and I believe this is going to be a very nice, healthy competition between all these teams who are going to participate against each other. And let me tell you, there are two more matches remaining in the day today. So this is going to be very fascinating. Pradeep Kumar, I believe he is making the batsman dance very early, which Roshan Silar won't love it a bit. And also the fact that it's a new tournament. He would love to make immediate impressions, not only on his statistics but also for his team. And very minimal movement that we are seeing. Probably this is very early morning. Is he's yet to wake up fully. Getting the ball to talk, and ah, the wicket keeper this time also cannot negate the swing. So much of swing, and this is good to see. All the five balls right there on the money from Pradeep K. What Roshan Silhar can do is probably just let the movement go away and be safe there in the very early morning. Last ball of the first over. Again, wanting to pocket that ball. He is little bemused, but I feel that he should be because he has seen the movement going from all the six deliveries. And there's some green patch really on the pitch. If a bouncer can be made on a green pitch, I would love to see the movement, and that would definitely feel like test cricket early morning. After the first over, Jai Sindur Cricket Academy are 0 for 0 versus 6 and 4 Sports Recreational Club.
Check.
Ravichandran Ganapathy will bring on the honors for the second over, but it's so good to see the kind of swing that was being generated in the previous over from Pradeep K. And this is a T20. It's going to be 20 overs, and we've seen this pitch before also. And the movement that it'll get, it's going to be very nice, and not very uneven, I would believe. But this medium pacer, not the kind of pace or swing that his colleague had. But Jay Sundar Cricket Academy will be off the mark. This is the first runs off the bat because the previous one was a wide and a couple of runs, which led the ball rolling for Jay Sundar Cricket Academy. And a brand new season of this Rural India Cup T20. Wide. Absolutely wide. Someone just press the wide twice there, or probably thrice there. That much was the kind of impact, and the kind of a wayward bowling that Ravichandran Ganapathy is swing early morning. There you can see he's touching his shoulders. That might also indicate that it's still to get unlocked with his full potential. The ball to second one, a little bit away from the body. The hands on heads of the slip fielder only to suggest that it might have just gone just touch away, probably bouncing just in front of that fielder at point. Next ball. Again. It's a walking shot, I would say. It's a walking shot from Rosan Silar. He's really not being able to judge the movement of the pitch today. So what he can probably do after this match, he really would look to put his foot movement right in place, because he's living little dangerously against both these bowlers. This is touch wide, and he has just glided it towards the third man. But the ball will just slow up there, and he'll get a couple of runs to get his innings moving, and the score now on to 7 for no loss in 10 balls. I'm sure there's a sigh of relief on the face of Rosen Sealer as he gets those couple of runs. But so because he was just dancing there, almost poking at those deliveries which were coming and going out of his contention. This time rocks on the back foot. He gets in full control of that ball. There is a misfield. There is a misfield which will bring the first boundary for Jay Sundar Cricket Academy early on. This is 7:45 a.m. and I believe the fielder, he was right there under the shadow of the trees, thinking that let me make some relaxations. This is very early on. The ball might just come, but wake up, brother, wake up. It's cricket early on. You really need to put your body right on there on the defense. The ball has gone towards the fine leg boundary for a caressing boundary. Uh, he really need to go 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 and start the formalities again. Which sometimes this is really the ballers really don't would love to matter, would do up the jogging duties again to run up to the crease. Last ball of the second over. And this is swing. This is good swing. You can see how much with softness that he's playing the ball, almost like he is a little unsure of the foot movement and unsure of the swing delivery. That can also show you the hesitation of the mind in the minds of Rosen Sealer. But with that boundary, a couple of runs and then a single, 7 runs has been scored of Ravichandran Ganapathy's over. And after 2 overs, Jai Sundar Cricket Academy are 12 for no loss. And Pradeep will continue. और पहले गेम में देखिए मूवमेंट देखिए वहां पे फिर से, लेकिन एक चैनल पे उन्होंने डाला है रोशन सिलर को, उन्होंने दिक्कत में डाली थी। और देखने में अच्छा लग रहा है कि ये स्विंग जरूर करा पा रहे हैं। एक स्लिप है वहां पे, तो वो एज नहीं करना चाहेंगे, लेकिन बहुत ही ज्यादा अनश्योर लग रहा है अपने दिमाग में। ईच एंड एवरी बॉल जो उनको बॉल किया गया है ना, वो बस खेलने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे देखिए मूवमेंट देखिए, वहां टप्पा खाते ही बस वो थोड़ा सा वॉक कर रहे हैं। अभी ये कंटिन्यूअस हो रहा है जोसन सिलर के लिए, तो बॉल की लाइन तक जाइए, उनको देखिए, लास्ट मोमेंट में जाके बैट को शायद छोड़ दीजिए, क्योंकि बहुत डेंजरस लग रहा है अभी भी। वहां पे इतना सेटल नहीं हो पा रहा है, लेकिन बैकफुट में जाके उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा स्ट्रोक खेला था। जो मिसफील्ड होके 4 रन गई थी फाइन लेग की दिशा में, तो थोड़ा सा एनकरेजमेंट मिला होगा, लेकिन ये स्विंग डिलीवरी फिर भी उनको बहुत ही डिस्टर्ब कर। इस बार ये शॉट काफी अच्छा था, फिर से मिसफील्ड हो गई है। ये गेंद लॉन्ग ऑफ के दिशा में बहुत जल्दी जा रही है, लेकिन वो फील्डर वहां जाके टाइमली एक बॉल को कट ऑफ करेंगे। फिर से कपल ऑफ रन्स मिलेंगे, यहाँ पे 2 रन जरूर मिलेगा रोशन सिलर को। वो अपने नाबाद स्कोर 9 पे पहुंच जाएंगे 13 गेंदों में। लेकिन रन्स आए हैं अभी जय सुंदर क्रिकेट एकेडमी को लेकिन अगर रोशन सिलर या अर्ली मॉर्निंग का जो वो स्विंग है उसको अगर निगेट कर सकते हैं तो वो इनके लिए अच्छी होगी। हाँ, थोड़ा सा शॉर्ट था, बिल्कुल बैकफुट पे बहुत जल्दी से चले गए थे, तो बैकफुट शॉट्स वो अच्छे खेले, वो पंच भी अगर वो लाइन तक जा रहे हैं, उन्होंने दर्शाया है। जर्सी नंबर 10 पहना हुआ है, तो सचिन तेंदुलकर का थोड़ा सा इंस्पिरेशन तो उनको जरूर मिली होगी, लेकिन अभी भी बहुत ज्यादा उनका बॉडी बैक ऑफ द लाइन अभी तक गई नहीं है। अभी दिखेगा इनिशियली थोड़ा सा वो थोड़ा डाउट पे लग रहे थे, जैसे वो शॉट्स खेलते ये अच्छी है मूवमेंट। इस बार हरिहरन को वो लेदर स्मेल करने का मौका मिला है। रोशन सिंह दूसरे छोर पे बोल रहा था यही गेंद अगर होती।
Anche Rosa.
16 for no loss after 3 overs is Jai Sendhur Cricket Academy versus 6-4 Sports Recreation Club. This is the on the Rural India Cup T20, which is being played here at this Vellore cricket here in Vellore. Two good formidable teams which are shaping up here today, and already we have seen runs on the board here. Both these openers have marched along beautifully, and they have also been able to negate the swing as much as possible today. Rosen Siller has almost faced most of the delivery. Has there you go, there we go. I feel there was an edge. The ball is quickly moving all along the carpet and towards the boundary. It will happily go, and it's the fourth and probably the third boundary of this day. That's the kind of swing that I was talking about. He finally manages to get an edge. Extended ends of the wicket keeper, not a fling of the gloves. Also, he got the bowler is really not happy. Joseph A in his very first over, first ball was a wide, and immediately there was a wicket taking opportunity in the form of Rosan Sealer. But he will not complain. He gets 4 runs to his name. That's a couple of runs, couple of boundaries now to his name. This is in the air. This is in the air. Miss times. There is a fielder almost in a correlation. Oh my goodness me. Joseph A will be distraught in the early morning. The wicket keeper, the cover, the extra cover. No one is helping the cause of some good generation of swing that he's getting. Joseph A, he would be saying that don't give me the ball for the next over. I would love to get some wickets, but the fielders are really not helping me. God save me. Those both the filters. They were in complete true this time. Smashed off the back foot. Where has the ball gone? Again, it's Leather hunting for the fielder, this time across the backward point for 4 runs. Oh my goodness, this is a dramatic over. Wide. A catch drop which has gone towards the third man boundary, then a couple of runs, which should have been another wicket taking. That was a regulation catch and cover. But again, both the fielders were looking at each other, I believe, and one of them will trying to complete the formalities, just drop the catch and then very short to give him enough room to go off the back foot and caress it towards the backward point for 4 runs. At this time, it's a full toss, little bit onto his body, gives himself some room. But the fielder is giving it a chase. Yellow cap, there's a round cap, blue cap fielder also giving him company. But what an over this is. But it's good to see as soon as the ball is being shot, he has been treating it very, very handsomely. Though he's not being able to play the swinging delivery much, but it's good to see that he is moving up the arc when the ball is being ball shot. This time it is taking on to him. This time there's a fielder. Can you absolutely believe it? That this is the third drop of this over. Oh, no one, absolutely no one. Please don't go and speak to Joseph after this over. I really don't know what he is going to answer because he is absolutely amazed. Oh my gentleman lord, this was a catch that you should have taken, but that's pressure. This is so much of pressure. Second ball dropped. Again, immediately the third ball being dropped. Now the fifth one. This is angle. This should have. I have felt that they should have appealed. I really don't know. Was it an inside edge? I felt the. Uh, I felt the ball actually touched the bat, but I felt it was an outside edge of the bat. But a dramatic photo comes to an end finally, and Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy are 31 for no loss versus 6-4 Sports Recreational Club. Pradeep K will continue the third over. Is as miserly as possible. As of now, he's just given away 4 runs in the 13 balls that he has faced. But have a look at very closely and recollect what happened in the last over. 3 catches were dropped, and Joseph, every time he is licking his lips, again there, the huge movement of the bat towards the cover, but no connection at all. A swing and a miss, I would say, there from Hariharan. He's on to 2 of 7, but look at Roshan Sealer, 21 of 19. But he has given so much of opportunities, and he been living dangerously, as I've mentioned. But he really needs to capitalize on those dropped opportunities that have been given to him. Again, wanted to play on the leg side, but the movement of the ball has carried it to go on the opposite end behind the wicketkeeper. There's a slight appeal from the wicketkeeper, but wasn't supported from Pradeep K, because there you can see from the angle, because he knew it was really not there for anything to ask the umpire. But Joseph, he created 3 chances, and every chances were being floundered by the fielder and the wicketkeeper also. The wicketkeeper chance was a little tough, but then I believe that should have been a regulation catch, because all those practices that you do on your coaching trees, that's one of the aspect that you have been asked to do with your gloves on, because he's one of the safest fielders, because he doesn't use his hands. There are gloves onto them. So whenever the ball goes up around that periphery, it's a wicketkeeper who calls for the catch. Pradeep K now again on to Hariharan, a little bit of buttery fingers that you can see again from the wicketkeeper, as we were talking about him only. This time the gloves come off, and mind you, there is a helmet also behind a wicket keeper. So really have to be mindful of that. Otherwise, 5 penalty runs will be awarded as per the rule. We've also seen in the last tournament in this very ground there were 5 penalty runs being awarded during the chase. Yeah, I forgot the result, but it definitely added to something, because it added to the result of 5 matches. Because again, without much of what you needed to do, 5 runs were being awarded, and that was an expensive over, if I can remember correctly. But this over went off very very well. Of just couple of runs in this over of Pradeep K. He has bowled 3 overs just for 6 runs, and after 5 overs, Jai Sendhur Cricket Academy are 33 without any loss. And we'll see the introduction of spinners now from the captain. R. Karthik has the ball in his hand, little bit flighted in the air, defensively played by Roshan Silar. He's on 22 of 21. We'll have to see his strategy now against spin. Introduction. Because against the Pacers, he was really not able to judge the line where the ball kept on swinging. But off the back foot, he's very strong. That he has really depicted this and a little bit onto his hips, a little gracefully towards the onside, and that will allow him to get off the strike and give it to Hariharan. And the first run being considered of the spinner R. Karthik. And you can really look at that projected score as of now. You can keep your eyes off it at 24. But as the match progresses, this was it an opportunity? Was there opportunity? But whatever it is, the ball has again been floundered and went backward of point for 4 runs. This time to the name of Hari Haran, and he moves on to 7 of 11. I think this replay will be very interesting. There is a sleep in place. He is a little bit of exposing stumps away from the body. The ball went in the air, just short of the man at Kali, yeah, because but his body was really not there on time. There was an run at opportunity at the bowler's end. Hariharan was running, yeah, but then Hariharan is safe as houses. Yes, the fielder at mid off had a shy at the stumps. Score will move on to 39 for no loss. Like the delivery and intentional deflection of the bat towards Deep Gully. That will bring the end of the over. 6 overs done and dusted.
Play
Jai
completed.
Sendhur Cricket Academy are 40 for no loss. and Nitesh is the one, the other spinner who will be joining his company of his other counterpart, who's an off spinner, also almost dragged on to his leg stump. But it's a sharp angle towards the back of the wicket keeper. A couple of runs will be completed by the time that throw comes in deep and hard, but right to the hands of the wicketkeeper. The throw was really good, but not before both Hariharan and Roshan Siller will steal a couple of runs and make the score go on to 43 for no loss now. The strike rate is very, very healthy, wanting to go down the ground. Is there a fielder? There is a fielder. He settles underneath it very well, and the first wicket is down. Hari Haran has to go back to the pavilion. Little bit of an angle bat, and Anite strikes in his very, very first over of his third ball. He'll be distraughted. Jersey number 55, Hari Haran, but he has himself to be blamed as he wanted to go over the top of that long on fielder, but doesn't clear him and hits it down the throat of that fielder. The first wicket down for Jai Sendhur Cricket Academy. It's 43 for 1. You can see how the marching orders was being given being by Annie Nites flighted the ball on middle and leg. He accepts the invitation and hits it long and hard enough, but not enough to clear that fielder. He happily accepts it, but every time the ball flies in the air, you believe that whether they can held on to it or not, because you have seen almost four dropped opportunities and three out of them of a single over of Joseph. So Nitish heart must be pounding as the catch was in the air, but finally the fielder settled very well. Got in the lovely pause with one leg down, and I'm sure on his mind that must be running, that some catches are floundered, this must be taken, and he does justice to his fielding position. 43 for 1 for Jai Sendhu Cricket Academy with that fall of that wicket, as Hariharan is now back in the pavilion, and with a little over 13 overs remaining, I believe that he should have given more time at the crease along with Josan Sillar, who's on 25 not out of 26. He's the one who has been floundering with dangerous prepositions early on, especially against the bowling of Pradeep King, because when a ball was little not very short but was up to him, he was trying to poke at the deliveries and almost like walking strokes, but nonetheless he is at the non-strikers end. And now Annie Nitesh will bowl to Pon Kumar, who has joined the crease. Backward short leg. This should have been 2 and 2, I believe. There was a thick inside edge, if I have seen it correctly. Why not put up a sleep? Why not surround him? That was a catch. Should have been 2 in 2 for Andy Nitesh. But Pawan Kumar will be happy. There is no one in company except for the wicketkeeper. Flies the ball again, wanting to play the drive. Doesn't connect into the safe gloves of the wicketkeeper. This is a brilliant over from Andy Nitesh, which includes a wicket also. 7 overs done and dusted. Jai Sendhur Cricket Academy are 43 for 1. Kartik to continue his second over, but this is really not the one. There he is. There you go. You have given a run. You've given 4 runs, in fact, towards fine leg. Like a medium pacer, there's absolutely no spin. I really don't understand why he has bowled that ball, but he has no one else but himself to blame. As that ball had some spin up there on the leg side. He just had to get into a different position and angle the bat where there was no one patrolling the boundary towards fine leg. So 4 gifted runs, I would say, more than handsome. I would say it's 4 gifted runs for Josan Siller, who moves on to 29 and the score on to 47. One this time played very well off the back foot to play it towards the deep cover fielder. Will get a run and will give the strike to Pon Kumar, who is yet to get off the mark, having faced just 2 balls of the previous over of Annie Nitesh. Very softly glided towards the man at Gully. I believe there is a run which shouldn't have been there, but by the time the throw comes in hard, there is a run being taken. So Pon Kumar will get off the mark of the third ball. Rosan Silla now on strike, who's on 30 not out of 28. Oh, where and how did that ball just gone out? Even Pon Kumar was almost halfway down the track, but the ball didn't spin, it went away. He's doing some magic there with his fingers, and Rosan Siller, not only the paces, but against the spinners also. He's actually dancing there. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. There's an appeal. There is an appeal as he tries to slog that ball, but he's right up there on middle and leg. This is all very dangerous. The first ball, in fact, went towards the boundary, and now there is a question being asked there. The walkie-talkie is out. And yes, it has gone up to the third umpire for a review. He might just be in a pot of water here. There you go. He wants to play the slog right there from middle and leg. There was an appeal. He was a little bit surprised also. A zoom in angle will definitely give us more food for thought there, not only for me, but also for the umpire. There you go, wanting to play right on the top of the bounce. But if there is an inside edge, then he can definitely be safe. But as of now, there you can see 2 stumps completely, and the base of the first stump of the off stump is visible. That much he has made the shuffle on to play that stroke on towards the fine leg. But if the ball is pitching on middle and you're trying to play, then you really need to be sure where you're playing on the top of the bounce. And there you go. It pitches on the middle stump, and a decision has been made. And the umpire's decision remains. So I believe this is a good decision. Might be an inside edge. That's what DTV umpire thought. But he survives, Rosan Siller, and he really needs to learn that he cannot flounder with danger here. And Art Karthik, in only his second over, he was almost in belief, and now in disbelief that he didn't get this wicket. But he'll tune up to bowl the last over of the eighth. With an angle bat, wanted to deflect it and glide it past the non-striker. Bowler himself does the fielding. No run will be added. 8 overs done. Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy are 49 for 1 versus 6 and 4 Sports Recreational Club. You're watching this. This is a new tournament. This is the Rural India Cup T20, which is being played here at the Vellore Turf Ground here in Vellore. And watching all these matches live on the YouTube channels of professional cricket competitions and Ultimate Cricket Series. 2 more matches left in this day, mind you. It's a T20 contest, so don't go anywhere and just buckle up yourself. Probably you can just move off to bring some food on your table, because this is early morning. It's 8:15. I'm sure you'd be hungry, but with a cup of tea in your hand, I'm sure you're relaxing it behind your chairs or on the comfort of your sofa. Or if you're moving along, I'm sure you're watching or listening to this commentary, because I'm your host commentator, Mayur Barua, all the way from North India, and bring all your this action. Now Annie Nitesh flies the ball. That's the disturbance of the timber, because he got himself onto a very uncomfortable position as he was trying to play the lap shot. He doesn't want to look at his partner Pon Kumar, but it's Rosan Siller, that big wicket of Rosan Siller, who was on 30 of 31 and was looking in trouble waters, will finally go to the pavilion, and it's a second wicket down for Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy at 51 for 2 in a very, very first ball of Annie Nitesh. I absolutely don't understand why do you have to play this dangerous shot, because in the last over he did survive a scare when the LBW appeal went upstairs, and again he's repeating next stroke. He's going to have a hard time when he faces up the batting coach. He's really, really going to have a hard time. And I'm sure it won't be a happy homecoming for him despite playing 30 balls. He did survive. I was telling when there you go. I don't know. He yorked himself, and he was also trying to play a shot which was really not up to there. And in case he'll get his second wicket, and Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy are 51 for 2 in 8.1 overs. Shreyas Want is the new batter who has joined Pon Kumar at the non-strike end at one not out of three, and he'll be pondering and wondering why Rosen Siller played that stroke. Flighted delivery on the onside, played very gracefully all along the carpet. And I really don't understand why that shot was one from Rosen Siller, having survived almost a similar kind of a shout, and now he's back in the pavilion. There you go. I was always saying that a backward short leg should have immediately been brought in question, because any Nitesh, when when he bowled his first over, in the second ball he was in business with no backward short leg. There was a huge inside edge at the defenses of Rosen Siller only, I believe. Now one run has been taken. Shreyas will get off the mark this time. It is through the bat of Pon Kumar. That ball has gone off the thick outside edge. It was the backward of point fielder, but they will get couple of runs, and the score moves on to 54 for 2 for Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy. At a projected score of 125, they are marching along well, but then both the openers are now back in the heart. That should have been taken, I believe. A cotton ball opportunity goes begging, and Nitesh could have had his third wicket and a second of this over, as that ball was played back onto him. I The replay will be good. Replay will be very good. But he's making this batsman think of what next is coming out from those fingers, those mystery fingers. Flight delivery again. The drive is on. Still, that extra cover fielder just misfields that. Probably a little bit of an uneven bounce, but a single will definitely be taken from Shia, and he'll give the strike. 9 was done. Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy are 56 for the loss of 2 wickets. Navin J is the new bowler who has been introduced into the attack by 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. Both the wickets that have fallen of Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy have gone into the hands of an Nitesh, who has been bowling very, very well. Almost had his third wicket, a cotton ball opportunity being floundered by himself. So whatever he does, he cannot blame anything else, because a cotton ball opportunity, as it goes, it's an opportunity who's been created by the batsman onto you. Left armour is Navin J, and he'll be tuning into bowl to Shreyas, who's on 2 of 3, shapes up very well, takes on the line of the ball, and it has been also ball on the line onto him. He drives very well. But he looked well in the very first ball also. When he played that ball, he glided it all along the carpet towards the vacant mid on region. There again, you can see he gracefully plays. So that shot that he plays will give you so much of impetus. Now for Rosen Sailor, his drives are good on the back foot also. He plays very well, but then you can see that slog swift which he wanted to play and repeat that stroke despite getting a life was his downfall, and he went back to the pavilion at 30, and he really have to ponder on in dismissal, and cannot forget that, because if he forgets the dismissal kind of stroke that he did here, it might just happen again in the future. Was a flighted delivery in the previous one, which was missed, but this time this was flighted way outside off stump, wanting to play that expensive drive, doesn't get a connection, but it will avoid an extra for Jay Sendhur. Cricket Academy moves on to 58 for 2 again on the onside. Whereas talking about Shreyas Swant will now have the strike. He looks to a very compact player when he gracefully plays it all along the carpet, and this is always so good to see, because this new upcoming cricketer, he don't seem to be very old. He seems to be a very young guy, and we put him in good stead. Now on to him, waits for that ball to come, glides that ball towards the man at point, will steal a single. By the time the ball is being thrown back to the wicket keeper, he moves on to 4 of 6 and the score on to 60 for 2, with one more ball remaining in the 10th over, which will also mean that the half of the first innings will be through after this ball from Navin J. Not been a very tight over, but just a couple of runs. Again, I would say that's a walking shot. That's a whiff that he wanted to play at that stroke. Doesn't connect, and also no damage done to that square. 10 overs done and dusted. Halfway of the innings through. Jay Sundar, Jay Sendhur Cricket Academy are 60 for 2. It's N.E. Nikesh, another spinner being introduced. So N.E. Nikesh has had 2 wickets. This is not Nitesh, this is Nikesh. So you have to be very cautious of how I can put it. He's a leg spin. Good ball. Very good ball to start off the proceedings for an N.E. Nikesh. Really spun right on the money. Wanted to play the front foot defensive stroke, but it just curved away from him onto the gloves of the wicket keeper. This will be very interesting. And this pitch is very good, both for the pacers and for the spinners also. Wanted to jog himself, wanted to play that expensive on drive that Shreyas one has already displayed that he loves to play that stroke. That didn't have much of the elevation on the angle to play that stroke has been played back to the bowler. No runs being scored, back to back dot deliveries, but he's spinning the ball well. And always a good speeder, the kind of spin again coming down the wicket, playing with the spin of that ball and plays it towards the man at, I don't know, the same man. It was that boy at fine leg. Doesn't seem to be at man's stage as of now. But again, I can replace probably with a fielder. But one run for Jai Sendhur Cricket Academy as they move on to 61 for 2, and Apon Kumar has the strike. But the delivery again. No, that shot is not the one, gentlemen. Mr. Pon Kumar, it will be your downfall. Don't play that shot against the spin, because the pitch is assisting not only the pacers but also the spinners here. He needs to be very careful. Again, the ball has been flighted this time, wanting to play over the extra cover fielder. He manages to do it well. The 2 run was on, and they have done very well. The communication is so very important from both these right handers. But 2 runs nonetheless towards the long off fielder who charges in very, very strongly, and a couple of uneven bounds. But 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 I love the way this pitch is behaving, both for the pacers and the spinners. So much outward movement for the pacers who disturb mainly Rosen Sealer, but he's back in that hut now. Ah, there you go. There you go. Was there an age? Was an age there? The slip fielder was in contention, but he floundered. If there was a catch, I think there was an opportunity which went down begging for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. But the story remains at 11 overs. Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy are 63 for 2. That's the replay there again. And I believe actually that spun away. There was no deflection. Probably the deflection is because that ball left the bat and it touched the thighs of the wicketkeeper or the gloves, and then it went towards the slip. So from here it felt like there was a deflection of the bat. But then that shot was really not on from Pon Kumar. That's not the kind of stroke that you want to play at this juncture, having lost 2 wickets. And and also at a time when you're trying to cement and build a partnership, because both the cricketers still on single scores, so cannot be a rush of blood so early. And when you know the ball is spinning and turning, you really need to respect the bowler and cannot just give away your wickets, which will be really, really bad. And a very, very tough decision. No, this decision would have gone against Sriya's one. That's what the umpire is saying. This has gone actually away, more away from the off stump. The umpiring has been very good. I believe that's the same umpire was Riley there who negated the appeal of Rosen Sealer, though it went upstairs, chipping down the wicket. Curved it was the man at a lawn. There'll just be a single. There you can see as the ball was approaching this long on fielder. Have to be really careful because there's some uneven bounce which you can see there. 2, 3 bounces onto him. 64 for 2. There you go. And again, playing so much outside the body. The question has been asked for a stumping towards the square leg umpire, and that's the wicket. Where is the celebration? Come on, gentlemen. Don't confuse me. That's the third wicket down, and Navin J will get his first wicket at 1 for 5. That's the and Pon Kumar, he was trying to repeat what he was trying to do against the leg spinner, and now so much away. When he was trying to stretch his back leg, he was really not there in the line. By the time his acrobatic back leg was in line, the stumps were already disturbed. I think this was an easy decision for the square leg umpire. This was very easy. Really not there. There's so much of time for the wicket keeper to collect and to disturb the stumps. So the third wicket is down here for Joy SENDHUR Cricket Academy, and Pon Kumar looked a little bit out of shots against the spinner, wanting to play those big shots. And I believe that this might just be a no ball, because as per the rules, as far I know, your gloves cannot be in front of the stumps when the ball is being bowled. I really don't know whether that is something that they are looking into it. But a wicket has been given. There you go. It's not out. It's a no ball. It's a no ball that been signaled. Why? Because as far as I know, it might just be because of the gloves. The gloves were really right in above and in front of the stumps. Now the law says your gloves really need to be behind the stumps when you take a catch as a wicket keeper. So very good decision from the umpire, and Pon Kumar, he survives that scar. And now, since it's a no ball, it's a free hit. Navinji with the free hit for Pon Kumar, chipping down the wicket and smashing it through the covers. No runs. And so I would say a little bit of a drama there. But the TV umpire also did very well to be it within the rules. But no runs onto that free hit. It's a dot delivery. Again, played very well, very, very well down the ground. This could be. Oh, this could be a run out. Yes, it is a run out. This is a easy run out. Look at that communication. Look at that communication. Non-striker Shreyas one was not looking at the ball. Pon Kumar asked him to come for the second one. He went to. He was running towards the danger end, but I believe that running should have been more quicker as he saw that fielder picking up the ball and throwing it towards the danger end. But the story is that a run out has been inflicted against the drama which finished in the previous ball. Immediately, the next ball produces a wicket in the form of a run out. Flighted delivery when the ball was curved between the umpire and non-striker. First round being completed, I believe Pawan Kumar did well to come back for the second one, but then Shreyas won. I believe he had him lame because he was little slow to get off the blocks and he has to go back to the pavilion. It's third wicket down for Jai Sendhur Cricket Academy at 66 for 3 in 11.5 overs. Navin J bowling his last over of his first ball. Navin Thiru. So Navin to Navin. First ball of the back foot played gracefully onto him, and it will bring the end of the 12th over. 66 for 3 for Jai Sindhu Cricket Academy versus 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. Look at the bowling scorecard 2 for 10. That was for N. Nitesh. What a brilliant display of spin bowling there from Nitesh. With the kind of spin that he imparted with his off spin, he's more of a finger spinner than of a wrist that you have seen. And he did create an opportunity for himself for getting a back a cotton ball chance, but that was something that was really not easy when he was trying to get it from his run up. And Nikesh will continue his second over, having given away just 3 runs. But he has also done very well with his leg spinning duties. Almost had a wicket of Pawan Kumar as he was trying to play it against the ball. Now bowling into Navin Thiru, flighting the ball outside off stump, wanting to play the drive. He can take his chances by bowling onto Navin Thiru form from over the wicket so that he can make that ball go on to the stump spinning from that angle. This time there is a drive and a quick single will be taken. The ball has been thrown away, but I believe he is safely there. And almost at the same time, when the ball was being thrown at the stumps at the non-striker's end, Navin Thiru will get off the mark with his second ball. And Pawan Kumar will be on strike, and Nikesh will try to get him as a victim again there, exposing stumps, getting the ball to play from over the top. This time the connection is much better as he's gone down the ground for a huge maximum. And that's the first six for Jai Sendhur Cricket Academy in this morning. Flighted delivery. There you go. Not so much with the pitch of the delivery as he played that stroke. But nonetheless, 6 runs to his name, and he goes on to double figures at 14 of 16.
3-3.
And the score for Jai Sindhu Cricket Academy at 73 for 3 in 12.3 overs with less than 8 remaining in this innings. Very short. Didn't go on to that ball to play that stroke. It kept little low. The wicketkeeper also done well to keep the ball at bay onto his safe gloves. No run being scored. The score remains on 73 for 3. This time quicker, very quicker. This is good bowling. You're trying to smuggle up yourself and put on those variations and not allowing the batsman to think and rethink, and that will put himself in good stead to create some chances against the batsman. Last ball of the 13th over, flighted delivery taken on the full as a full toss. It has been curved towards the lawn fielder. The fielder coming in, charging in from the thou corner, does very well to to stop the ball from crossing
Over.
across the stumps. Believe those will be the couple of runs. After 13 overs, it's 75 for 3 for Jai Sendhur Cricket Academy.
13 10 75. Okay.
ஓகேப்பா. கிழிஞ்சிச்சா? மாற்றிக்குவோம். நெக்ஸ்ட் டைம் மாற்றிக்கிறீங்களா?
அண்ணா நெக்ஸ்ட் வர அவனுக்கு பேட் வேணுமா? நவீன்க்கு
ரவுண்டா?
Bowler Karthia.
ஓகேதான்.
ஆமாப்பா.
Noted, sir.
ரைட்டாக மவுண்ட் ரெடி பேட்.
Karthik on to his third over the wicket this time. Spinner waited for the ball to come, almost on a dancing position. Was now in Thiru to play that stroke. He has a good height, mind you. So to use the long handle will be as much as employ for him. Because unlike a short stature guy, he cannot go on to them. There you go again. The timbers have been disturbed. He was trying to play it against the spin down the ground towards the long on corner. Misses the line completely. The ball spins away from him, pitching on midland leg and disturbs the off stump. So that will be the fourth wicket down for Jai Sendhur Cricket Academy at 75 for 4 and the first wicket for R. Karthik. So R. Karthik gets his first wicket, the third ball of his third over, and will be really good, but not good news for the batter. There you go, very early on. That's what I'm trying to say. When you're just on a single figure score, um, uh, absolutely don't understand the ploy of going down the ground so early because the fielders are now spread and the power play has finished so much well in time with Pon Kumar at the other end at 16 of 19. What he really needed to do was just to rotate the strike, because even if you don't reach that fielder, you're all anyways getting just one run. So but it was not a very hard stroke that he but it missed the line completely and only led to his downfall. Now he'll have all the time in the world until the finish and completion of the innings to start off to think of what wrong he did. But that ball has been gracefully played from Pranesh of the very first ball. Again, there is some kind of a discrimination there with the ball, as the ball has been thrown little bit. An overthrow will allow Pranesh to go on from single to double figures in a very first ball and to move the score on 77 for 4. There you can see this project, the score has gone down now from 124 to 114. Hard it using the longs handle. That went very quickly. That's 6 runs. That's a flat 6 towards the long on fence. And out of nowhere, that 6 comes off the bowling of R. Karthik outside off stump, and he just lashes onto it. Using that long handle there, you can see the bottom of his hand where he is using that handle to play that stroke. But 8 runs of 2 balls, which allow them to take a break and also the water to go down the throat of the umpire. Jai Sendhur Cricket Academy 83 for 4 as we're waiting for the ball to be revived and be thrown back towards the fielding area. SENDHUR Cricket Academy versus 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club, the first match of this Rural India Cup T20 being played here at the Vellore Cricket Turf ground here in Vellore. Watching all these matches on the YouTube channels of the professional cricket competitions and Ultimate Cricket Series. So keep glued your eyes fixed on the screen as we have the second two more matches in the day today at around 10 o'clock, around 10:30, and another one at 1 past 30 or 45. So all those matches will be very interesting because this is a brand a new tournament which have come up down the ranks here, and all players will be thrilled to showcase their skills and to come up one against the other in these competitions. Our Karthik will continue and he'll be bowling the last over again, going down the ground as Pranesh is already has a 6 to his name when he used the long hander. He'll just get a single. He is tall. He is definitely tall.
Over then.
14
And
Over.
now again he'll keep the strike for the 15th over. 14 overs done. SENDHUR Cricket Academy are 84 for 4.
Not that ball. Quick, move पड़ेगा. மணி
மூணு தானே? 3 ரன்.
3 runs தான்ப்பா.
But this time was missed by the
2 more.
wicketkeeper also. Thankfully, there was a sleeping company. Otherwise, the ball might have just gone across those ropes for 4 runs. SENDHUR on to 88 for 4 with those 3 passes, some quick delivery, but outside off stump, wanting to cut that ball, but be very, very conscious of the fact that an inside edge might just very quickly go on to the stumps. Last ball of the 15th over from Nikesh on to Pranesh. Goes down the ground. Is it a huge shot? Where is the ball gone? Is there a fielder? The fielder. Oh, he
Over.
is actually
End
looking
change.
for his green patches of the trees and coconut trees. That was hit ferociously hard from Pranesh. He was on to 16 of 8 and the score on to 94 for 4 at the completion of the 15 overs. Gee, hits the cricket ball very, very hard, Pranesh. And I think that was a very good time from the team management to bring him at that position where he can inflict some injuries and put some salt on the wounds of 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. And now this has become a very important wicket. Then Pon Kumar, both P's on the strike. At one point, they thought we should get the wicket of Pon Kumar, who has been swinging and missing the balls. But then Pranesh says that I'm using the long handle as much as possible. And he has got the result. He's got 2 sixes onto him. Mind you, he got a 6 of the very second ball that he faced. And now with this another 6, his motivation will go to a different level.
சார் நவீன் தானே?
This shouldn't be a good news
நவீன் தாமா.
for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club, because if he continues to dominate the bowlers, then it might be get tough, difficult. Now Pon Kumar will flick the ball on the onside, goes beyond that mid-on fielder for a single towards lawn. 1 run added to the total, moves on to 95 for 4 in 15.1 overs. And this is almost like slog overs. And at the sight of Pranesh on 16 of 8. And Navin J, the off spinner, will continue his third over. He's just given away 8 runs with it and adding that single of the very first ball of this over. But he's well aware that what Pranesh can do. What can he think where that ball exactly he really needs to spin? He curves it. It's outside off stump, wanting to play that stroke just the outside edge of the bat towards that gully position. A single will be stolen by that boy by the time the ball has been thrown towards the wicket keeper. And now Pranesh will get off the strike and move on to 70. It's both Pon Kumar and Pranesh are on similar scores on 17. Navin J, quicker delivery outside off stump, drives that ball. The extra cover fielder misses the ball. The ball is happily going towards the backward point, but the fielder from long off will field that ball almost like an overthrow, as that has not been thrown exactly at the right direction of where that bowler was. Wicketkeeper also ran right towards it, which might have created an opportunity for both the batters to cross numbers, but just a couple of runs. Navinji will be bowling again to Pon Kumar. Wicket delivery on the leg side. That's going down the leg side clearly. That's a half appeal from the wicketkeeper. Joined in the appeal only after the bowler appeal, because the wicketkeeper really and clearly knows where it has gone. It's always good to see where the wicketkeeper keeps on moving and shuffling at where he is. At this time, very, very short, but a very, very quick single will be taken. Navin J is looking at the wicketkeeper, says probably he thought that it should have been him who should have come and collected that ball. But nonetheless, it's 1 run added to the total with 1 more ball remaining in the third over of Navin J and the 16th over of the team. Only bowling onto Pranesh. Pranesh glides the ball, which will evade that fielder at cover and on towards the backward point for a single. The 100 is up with that single. After 16 overs, Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy are 100 for 4. Pradeep K will be bowling his last
ரெடி
over,
ரெடி ரெடி சார் குயிக்கா பண்ணுங்க
allowing 6 runs
ரன்னிங்ல வாங்க சார் ரன்னிங்ல வாங்க
of 3 overs. Jai SENDHUR would believe that these 4 overs should be producing as much as runs possible,
குயிக்கா
especially
ஸ்பீல்
with
செட் பண்ணலாம்
Pranesh at strike on 18 of 10 balls. And it was looking very well settled. He's hardly had any moment where he's mistimed his strokes. Giving himself room this time. It's in the air.
ஓகே
Where has
தானே
that ball gone? We have to wait for the umpire signal. Where's it a 4? Is it a 6? It's a 4. Gives so much of room. I'm sure that he was trying to get it over the top on the long on fence, but he'll get 4 runs all along the carpet this time. An ominous signs now here for JS Cricket Academy. Might not be healthy proposition. This is healthy runs for Pranesh. Is it? Is it? Oh no, it is not. Pranesh, look at there at the crease. That shows his downfall. The kind of celebration that the wicketkeeper and the bowler is doing. It's the 5th wicket is down. Pradeep K gets the first in his very second ball of his third over, of his fourth
ஆமா
over.
கார்த்தி தான்
And that's the big side of of Pranesh
ஸ்பின்னர்ஸ்லாம்
that will go back
பொசிஷன்ல
to the
இல்லைங்க
pavilion, and they will be very, very happy and delighted with that wicket because he is proving to be dangerous more than Pon Kumar. He has to go back to the pavilion. And Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy are 104 for the loss of 5 wickets in 16.2 overs. Divit Kumar is the new batsman who will be joining Pon Kumar. Just at a time when you thought that Pranesh might be inflicting more injuries on the open wounds of 6 and 4 Sports Sri Krishnan Club, he was a goner after, I believe, I couldn't see because of the camera angle where exactly the catch has been taken, but I believe it's at the mid wicket fence that the catch has been taken. The celebration said it all that they needed the wicket of Pranesh and they got it. Short delivery outside arm stump, inside edge, the bottom edge on the bat. Will fetch a single immediately for Timid Kumar to get off the mark. The wicketkeeper does the retrieving business. But an interesting over. The first ball went down towards the long on fence for a boundary. Immediately, Pranesh again trying to clear and giving himself some room, only led to his parish. And then a single. This time again, some bit of room from Pon Kumar, but he's playing almost down the ground. He was trying to use his opportunity against the spinners mainly to go down the ground, but the connection was really not there because he was just waffling bat as soon as the ball got pitched, and that's the reason why, despite being trying, he was not being able to get it connected. But when he plays down the ground, it looks to be even more calmer and sweeter. There you go. When you don't have to play those expensive drives. That's a misfeed. The ball will very quickly go off towards the long off. There are a couple of fielders who are there wanting to go for the third one. They, in fact, have got 3 runs. They're actually trying in business to go for the fourth one. That's 3 runs. So 10 runs already from this Pradeep Kumar's last over of his spell. As SENDHUR Cricket Academy moves on to 109 for 5. Pradeep K running on to ball his last over of his spell to Pawan Kumar gives very good room. But you can see when he was trying to curve that ball over extra cover, the force was really not there. A couple of runs he will get. The stance have been disturbed by Pradeep K. And it has been asked to go upstairs also. And why not use the technology when it's there and try and see if the wicket has come to your name. So third umpire will be in business again. The throw was in there. Pradeep K collected little widely. He was safe. He was safe by the time the throw came out of the hand from Pradeep K and onto the stumps. So this should be an easy one for the Maya. The signal will come up. Yeah, there you go. It has been negated, and 17 overs has been done. The score for SENDHUR Cricket Academy are 1-1-1 for 5 versus 6-4 Sports Creation Club.
Name enna? Nikesh. Bowler Nikesh.
Noted, sir.
Batsman, right arm over to you.
And Nikesh will get his bowling going. And again, it will be his last over of his spell again. He has none for 19 touch, little expensive outside edge, but he clears that fielder. Will be 1 run nonetheless towards long off. The throw comes in very, very quickly towards the bowler. That's a good one. But he has given away 11 dots also in his 3 overs. So the rest of the score has been scored of those 7 balls. So you can see it's been expensive. Inside out stroke that was not being in full control while trying to play that stroke. Pawan Kumar has been leaving so dangerous against the spinners. Now when you're looking down the barrel, moving on to this closure of 20 overs, you have to take some onus onto you, as he has faced actually 28 balls and scored 25. So it's been little slow in terms of how T20 cricket has been played nowadays. So, but nonetheless, he's been holding one innings together. As at the other end, the wickets have been flowing. This might just be the wicket of Pawan Kumar. Is in the air, safely pounced at mid off. The first wicket for Nikesh at 1 for 22, and Pawan Kumar will go back to the pavilion after scoring 25 of 29. It's a 6th wicket down for SENDHUR Cricket Academy at 114 for 6. It has the replay of the wicket of Pawan Kumar outside the off stump. That was not flighted. Also, it was a little bit quicker, and just the toe end of the bat as the ball went wobbling up in the sky. And when it came down, there was a fielder underneath it who settles very well to complete the formalities. 6th wicket is down for SENDHUR Cricket Academy. The fall of the wicket of Pawan Kumar.
New batter name Bharat.
Noted, sir.
Away from you, slightly. Three more to come.
Bharat is the new batsman who has come out to the crease and we're facing the couple of last over in K. Good ball. Good ball to make and say hello and welcome to the crease, Mr. Bharat from N. Nikesh. And not surprised that the ball has spun well and square onto the safe gloves of the wicketkeeper, well away from the body. Fifth ball of the 18th over. Spin again, trying to repeat that stroke outside off stump. No connection at all. And that's what David Kumar is saying. There's so much of open spaces on your offside. Why don't you just tap that ball and give me the strike? Last ball of the 18th over. Doesn't flight it too much again. Wanting to play off the back foot. There is an appeal, a very very small gentle appeal. That's a signal to go upstairs again.
Ma,
Hello, Mr. Third Umpire.
edge మాత్రం
Getting into
బారు
business
క్యాచ్ అని
again.
బారు క్యాచ్ బేయండి అని బారు
1-1-4 for 6 might just be 1-1-4 for 7. That's a wicket, but the last three balls hasn't produced any wicket. In fact, the last four balls hasn't produced a wicket because the third one was a wicket of Pawan Kumar. So 6-4 Sports Recreation Club has come very well. There you can see he was going off the back foot, very much off the back foot, using the long handle to play that stroke. Little bit of a pressure because those are the slog overs that you play. And that zoom up camera will help us to get the matters up to a close. There you can see so much of that backswing as that ball spun enough. I think there is a huge gap between bat and pad. But at the very last moment, we just see a fantasy running. But yes, it shouldn't be a wicket, I believe. The umpire's
నాట్
decision
అవుట్
as he takes stance. Yes, there you go. Both the hands goes into crossover position, signaling that the umpire that the appeal has been negated. 18 overs done and dusted, which also includes 15 extras. And SENDHUR Cricket Academy, after 18 overs, are 114 for 6. Navin Ras, which is left arm, will continue. Will be bowling David Kumar, who glides that ball
బౌలర్ నవీన్
with a
అమ్మా
flat batted stroke like a racket in his hand towards the long on fence for a single. As the score will now move on to 1-5 for 6 in this penultimate over. 11 balls now remaining more in this innings. Navin J spans it on the off stump, moves it towards that cover pillar for a single. A couple of runs, I believe, or just a single. I really don't know what they're trying to do there. Some bit of confusion, but they will get a couple of runs. Nonetheless, this is good running from both Bharat and Divit. Score is a little bit highly at 1-1-7. Good ball that spun viciously after. You can see a small smile on the face of Bharat. Cannot blame him much, isn't it? Its spin is more than enough for Bharat. Naveen J won't complain. There's a stumping opportunity, but he flounders it. Bharat J would have said that would I would have
ఇప్పుడు
done
బాల్ గడ్డ
justice had I just got
முன்னாடி
myself
போ
out and gone back to the pavilion, because he's not reading the spinners at
திரும்ப முன்னாடி
all.
போடுறான் கையை
Neither from the leg spinner, neither from Naveen J, the left arm spinner. Or a word of advice from the non-striker Tivit Kumar. Let's see what that word of advice can make a difference. Outside edge as he chips down the ground. Will he get a single? Did he get a single? Yes, he eventually gets a signal, a signal, and will get off the strike and give it to Tivit Kumar. He was living dangerously there. Navin J would believe that his spinning track can do something here. Last ball of the 19th over. Where has that ball gone? There is a confusion. The throw is at the wicket keeper's end, and that will be an OUT for Tivit Kumar, I believe. Not for Tivit Kumar, for Bharat. There might be another smile on his face, because he was not being able to live up to the billing for why he was sent it that order. But he is a goner. He has to go back to the pavilion after scoring 3 of 8, and it's the 7th wicket down at 118 on the board for Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy. Actually, it was not a run, and I think that's not. It's not. It's not Bharat, but it's David Kumar himself was to go back to the pavilion, because he was wanting to take that signal was being sent back by Bharat. So it's actually David Kumar who is going back to the pavilion after scoring 6 of 5. It's 118 for 7 for Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy with one more ball remaining, which will mean just 7 balls remaining in this first innings of this first match, which you're seeing of this Rural India Cup T20 being played here at the Vellore Cricket Ground here in Vellore. A short ball climbs onto that stroke towards the cow corner, just a single. And the first ball of the first over of the 20th
Morali தானே உங்க
has
நேம்?
been scored now.
முரளி தாமா?
Project score is still
ఈ
hovering
batsman
around
name
that
முரளியா?
120, 125 mark. But if they can climb up some good scores, it might just well go around 130 also. There is some stroke that is playing. It is so much in the air. Some time for that wicket keeper to go towards the square leg region, and if that catch would have been bounced, it would have been a magnificent sight to see that wicket keeper running all the way from his wicket keeping position onto that. But a single, nonetheless, I believe they could have probably taken the second run. But now Murali will have the ball, will have the opportunity to face Karthik. Flights the delivery very, very slowly, opens the arms of his bat, but then again there is misfield doesn't collect cleanly, but a couple of runs will be taken for Murali to get off the mark of the very first ball. And the score will be now 1, 2,
Run
3
out பா.
for 7,
பாத்துக்கங்க.
with 3 more balls now remaining in the last over of this innings. It has been gone towards the third umpire. Do I lick up to the billing the Don run of a misfield? The fielder run behind the stump. He's safe. He's safe. He's very, very much safe. Almost half of the way inside that crease
Not out,
till
sir.
the ball came onto his palm and the stumps have been disturbed. So it should be a very, very easy
Sir, on
decision.
screen, sir.
Not
Waiting
out.
for the umpires, officials. There you go, the crossover of the hands, meaning that it's not out. 123 for 7. Doesn't flight the ball at all. Doesn't flight the ball at all. That's a quicker delivery outside off stump.
லைனுக்குள்ள தான் பால் போகுது.
Striker looking at the umpire saying, "Where are your arms? Where are your arms? Why don't you extend it?" Flight doesn't fly too much. It's a quicker delivery onto his back foot, and the ball doesn't spin too much. Will happily
ஒரு பால் இருக்கு
hits the
குயிக்கா.
stumps to mean that the stumps have been disturbed, and it's the 8th wicket down, and R. Karthik will bring up his second wicket. It's
அடா சீக்கிரம் வாங்க. 1 more
123
to go. ஒரு
for
பால் தான் இருக்கு.
8 for Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy.
120 இருக்கும். 120 125 இருக்கு. நீ பேட்டர் நேம்? நீ பேட்டர் நேம் காந்தகுமார். சார் கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா வாங்க சார். ஒரு பால் தான் இருக்கு. வாங்க. அதான் போய் சொன்னேனே.
So the last ball of the innings coming up, and now we see Kandha Kumar. He is a lefty. Finally, I see a lefty. I was actually thinking in my mind,
Right arm around the wicket.
but
One more to
it
come.
left to be spoken that where are the left-handers? But finally, at the last ball, we do see one. Can this left-hander Kandha Kumar script something different for him? Can he pull up a 6? Can he pull up a 4, if not a 6, and then make it look slightly more handsome at 127 or even 129? Or then R. Cutting might be thinking that why not I pick up a wicket off my last ball, as he is trying to pull up the fielders at the right and the strategic positions, because they don't want to have some more runs on the kitty, even though it's the last ball of the 20th over.
போடுமா போடுமா ஒரு பால். டேய் இல்ல இல்ல.
All in readiness for our
அவர்தான்
Karthik. He'll be
ஆர்கனைசர் அவர்
bowling
சொல்றது.
the last ball of his innings to
ப்ரோ
Kandha
அவர் சொல்றாரு
Kumar.
அவர்தான் ஆர்கனைசர் அவர்ட்ட பேசுங்க.
And finally, we're ready. Karthik spins the ball outside of stump and angle bet. Again a misfield at extra cover. We've seen around 4 misfields happening at that direction. This is not well. But the story is a couple of runs has been stolen in the last ball. SENDHUR Cricket Academy will finish at 125 for 8 after 20 overs, which means that 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club they need 126 of the allotted 20 overs to win this contest of this very first match of this Rural India Cup T20. And we'll be back with a short break, probably after 10 to 15 minutes, to bring you all the chase of this chase, which will happen of 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. So don't go much distance from us, as the second inning still remains of the chase. We'll be back with the live action very, very shortly.
One more. Boundary. பால் போகுது.
ஒரு பால் இருக்கு குயிக்கா.
Play.
We are back with the chase. The target is
White ball.
126 for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club.
Batsman.
Look back.
Helmet போட்டுக்கோங்க.
4 and 6 and 4 actually.
ரூல் இருந்தா தான் ஃபாலோ பண்ணுவீங்களா?
First ball wanting to flounder and flirt with
வேணாங்கறாரு.
wanting to play it over
வேணாங்கறாரு சார்.
and extra cover or point in gully.
சார் ஹெல்மெட் கொண்டு வாங்க சார்.
But no hindrance to that cause to bring anything either at runs or at that wickets column inside for Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy. Those are lovely names which comes up really, isn't it? It's I've been told that it's in the name of a lord, and so it's I'm sure it's the infusion of energy, it's the infusion of blessings early morning that's been spreaded across the club and everyone, including me also. So it's a nice name to start off early morning. So every time you talk about the Lord, you get those energy, isn't it? That cosmic vibe across on you. So apart from all those things that you go into a spirituality thing, this has been clubbed very nicely. I would say he was in full control of Joseph A while trying to play that stroke. And I really don't know whether he's the same player whose bowling had 3 chances, because that was Joseph A, if I remember. 3 chances were being floundered. First, there was an outside edge in the very first ball, which was being dropped by the wicketkeeper, and then one at cover, and the other one at almost at long on position. So 3 catches had to be
That's
taken
right.
in his overs. And all those were floundered. And there was a boundary also. So what kind of a dramatic over that was. But Joseph A will get off the mark with the first runs on the bat, and 6 and 4 SRC on to 2 for no loss. There was a white ball in the first, and then again now a white from Pranesh. But he used the long handle to perfection. Was Pranesh? Look at those chests. Look at the shoulders. He's a fitness freak for sure. He goes into the gym. Don't tell me he doesn't go. I don't go to the gym. But look at his stature. Look at the way, the confidence at which he walks. He's one. A little bit short, a half-hearted stroke at the very last moment. That bat came off from Ashwin K. The first ball that he has now faced of his innings. But Pranesh looks to be very compact all-rounder, isn't it? He came at the loss of at the fall of the 3rd wicket, and after that, the very second ball that he faced went for a mighty heave for a 6 at 2 sixes to his name. But when he wanted to play one stroke towards the mid-wicket fence, he got perished. But he was shaping up to play a very good innings, defensively played right on the front foot of the 3rd ball. It seemed like a last over because there were 2 wides. And then the first one was almost like flirting with danger from Joseph A. But that defense is so nice to see. Every time there's a very good defense, it reminds me of a Rahul Dravid and Sachin Tendulkar. Because those defensive strokes become so imminent and an important part of your gameplay. Pranesh running into ball to Ashwin K. Fuller ball on the leg side. Fleet on the onside for no run. But that's the front foot push. And Pradeep K, when Jai SENDHUR, when 6 and 4 Sports Cricket Club, Recreation Club had the ball in their hand, then the ball kept swinging away from the batsman, and so much of chances were being created. And finally, when the edge was being taken from Joseph A's bowling, it was being floundered from the wicketkeeper. This time, intentionally glided the ball with an open bat towards the 3rd man. The call was for the 2, but the ball will go across the boundary for 4 runs, because both these batters right in the crease are making the fist, and the umpire signals also confirms that the first boundary has come of the very first over of the 5th ball, as the score moves on to 7 for no loss for 6 and 4 Sports Cricket Club. There you can see very, very nicely, and at the very last moment it just opened the pad. So how much in control was Ashwin K, and he also gets off the mark of the 4th ball, moves on to 4 of 4. required run rate is at safely at bay at 6.21 as against the current run rate of 8.4. Last ball of the first over from Pranay. Short delivery leaves that
Over.
ball and into the safe gloves of the wicket keeper, and also will bring the end of the first. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club a 7 for no loss.
பவுலர் நேம் என்னம்மா? ஓ, அவங்க என்ன சொன்னாங்கன்னு கேட்டீங்கல்ல? ஸ்பின்னர்ஸ் கழட்டிக்கிறதுனா கழட்டிக்கங்க.
Vignesh Subramaniam will take the ball in his hand to bring on the second over. A chase of 126 for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. They started off well. There was a boundary to the name of Ashwin K to get off the mark for him. There was a couple of wides also, which punctuated the innings to make it to 7. Left arm spinner. There was at the very last moment using the bat. Probably the ball just bounced and then towards the slip on fielder. But the ball haven't come on as compared to the first innings, not coming onto the bat very quickly. So to make that extra attempt to play that stroke. Second ball. It's in the air. Where there is a fielder. Is there a fielder? Oh my lord, that has actually fallen onto the vacant region. It was in the air for some time, I believe. Not for a very long
That's
time.
straight.
But it's within the power play. And the fielders almost have vanished from the region. I don't know. Probably there must be some kind of a confusion because both the fielders started towards that catch, but applied brakes on their footing. This time the ball against ever so slowly it came onto the bat, and it gets tucked away on the leg side for a single. The runs will be exchanged. The score moves on to 9 for no loss of this Vignesh Subramaniam's first over. All singles after the first ball. They can go on to the slow. They don't have to do anything unorthodox. Off the back foot rocks towards the mid wicket region. The ball is going very quickly, but there is a protection down there. So just a single, and the score will move on to double figures now for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club with that single off the bat of Joseph A, who moves on to 3 of 4, and Ashwin K now on to strike of 5 of 6. Will be facing the fifth ball of the second over from Vignesh Subramaniam. Doesn't flight the ball too much. Deft touch on the leg side that might be a leg by. That's a wide. That's a wide. I thought there was a slight deviation from the ties, but 1 run and a wide. As I've said, not been in some control. Why not invite and drive from the batsman? This drive was important. He almost dances onto that ball as his bottom hand just comes up of Joseph. He sports a red color cap. As much as this player sports a red color cap, it still seems like Zimbabwe. It still seems like Sikandar Raza of Zimbabwe, who's been like a stature of a cricketer of Zimbabwean cricket. No runs of that ball. A second over done and dusted. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club are 12 for no loss, chasing a target of 126 versus SENDHUR Cricket Academy. Pranesh will continue his second over. Oh, good ball. There's a defense in there. At one point moment, I definitely thought that it actually went away from the batter, but the defense stroke was very good. Right in defense, head and body, and batter right in control. It's so soothing to the eye, and when it comes up, I'm sure it's one of those copybook stroke that it comes off your bat and gives you so much of confidence and style, and it also gives you some bit of respect from the fast bowler that he has been defended, that he has also bowled that ball right on the money. Pranesh into ball to again to ball to Ashwin K, drives that ball very well. He looks to be so elegant, isn't it? Ashwin K is on 5 of 8, but all those drives and defenses that he has shown as of now shows his repertoire of skills. And if he gets some runs also on his belt, it will be a full completion of a cricketer that he is himself for Ashwin K. The score on to 12 for no loss, and no runs still inside of the two Devils. Pranesh tuning into ball to Ashwin K. On the drive, wanted to play a defensive push on that outside of stump. He could have done justice of
Remote.
leaving that ball, that hint of away movement. It's lucky, I'd feel there was no edge onto that. It seemed away, and as I mentioned, you can see the green grass has not been mowed completely right on the middle of the pitch. So if that ball pitches on that, the movement can be anything. So if you're on the back foot, you really have to be cautious and conscious of that ball moving away. There you go, almost like a half defensive drive there from Ashwin K,
2 more.
and he will get 1 run. And the score on to 13 for no loss, as Joseph A now will face Pranesh. But it's good to see that he has been bowling right on their outside off stump. But I don't want to be common to discuss that every time they do so, they flounder on the leg side. But Pranesh, I've seen he has been so much of control with the ball in his hand. Immediately was almost on middle and leg stump. But that was better. Inside edge, he was not in full flexibility of playing that stroke and completing that. With just 1 run from this over of Pranesh, he's still given away just 8 runs of 11 balls. Ball it on off, Pranesh, ball it on off, or otherwise I might just felt that it just the phrase just gone by. Last ball of the third over. He lives up to the billing, but it was really, really short onto him,
Boundary.
and he doesn't take a second opportunity to square cut that ball and on
Over.
towards the deep backward point for 4 runs. As the score will move on to 17 for no loss after the end of 3 overs. Vignesh Subramaniam will continue along with his partner to bowl the fourth over. He'll be bowling on to Ashwin. Okay. It's in the air. Who is there? There is no one. It's a defensive push, but I'm sure as the ball was in the air, he must have been having his heart in his mouth. But then he saw that ball sliding just touch shorter of the man at cover. This time, very slowly, it plays towards the point fielder. 109 more required now of 101 balls. It's not a huge target, but if the wickets can keep on coming because Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy is still in search of that solitary wicket. Front foot defense is Ashwin K. His defensive pushes and defenses looks to be more stronger than Joseph A. One is sporting a red cap, the other one a dark blue, almost like a black helmet. The black helmet is Ashwin K. Good ball, very good ball. That's a classic left arm spinner's area. And defensively closed, giving full respect to that ball was Ashwin K. Right on the front foot. 109 of 98 now. That's flighted on towards that front line. Not being able to completely cut off was that by Vignesh Subramaniam of his own bowling as it go between the umpire and the non-striker Joseph A for a single, and he'll have his strike now. The last ball of the fourth over. Flights outside off stump, goes for the full Monty. Fielder just above him. On does log on fielder for the first maximum for 6
Over.
and 4 Sports Creation Club as the score now moves on to 24 for no loss after the end of the fourth over. Roshan Silar will have the ball in his hand. He's the opening batter for Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy. He scored 30, if I remember correctly, but that was not a good shot to get yourself dismissed. Roshan Silar, he wanted to play a pedal sweep. He did have a hard scare in the previous over, but he didn't learn from his mistakes. But now with the ball in his hand, if he can pick up some wickets, because still the first wicket to be gone here, it looks to be very, very nice. A medium pacer. So back to back and dot, it seems here. Has a nice breezy action. Josen Sailor. We haven't seen any breeze until now. In the previous tournament, just a couple of days back, there's so much wind blowing on this same ground here in Vellore, and most of the times the ball also got stuck in the carpet also, which
அங்கே
was
கேட்டுக்கோங்க
being
ப்ரோ.
laid
அவர்
down
என்ன
just
சொல்லிட்டு
near
போனாரு
that
தெரியும்
crease,
உங்களுக்கு.
near that pitch. 102 is the equation of 94 now. Roshan Sailor onto Ashwin K. Didn't come up too much onto him. He
சொன்னப்போவே
almost sat down on the delivery while playing that stroke. He's on 7 of 18 now. This partnership can go on slowly here because they are not flirting too much of danger. And most of the time, Ashwin K has been showing his complete defense and respect towards the spinners also. Onto him on the leg side, they didn't have much of the pace there. It doesn't have too much of pace, but this ball was little angle on the leg side, giving him hint of room on the movement on the leg side to probably glide it towards fine leg. But no touch on that. Score will remain on 24 for no loss for a 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. Again, on to him this time. He's set down almost onto that stroke to play towards the backcourt, towards the mid wicket fence for 4 runs. Absolutely no one in the picture. Ashwin K moves on to 11 of 20 double figures and score on to 28 for no loss. So 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. If you can see the replay, it was short, but he had to glide it to perfection, and he did it and executed it very well towards an area where there was no fielder in sight. One more ball remaining of the fifth over from Rosen Siller. The over was coming to an end with some good numbers, with no runs added onto the square. But then he thinks that why not put up a short delivery and experiment, and he was taken to the cleaners for 4. Defensively played on that ball from Ashwin K.
ஓவா இன்சேஞ்ச்.
And after 5 overs, 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club are 28 for no loss, chasing a target of 126 versus Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy. 98 more required for 6 and 4 SRC in 90 balls
Same bowler.
versus
Left
Jai
time around.
SENDHUR Cricket Academy. Both his partners Ashwin and Joseph rotating and rollicking these runs to a safe chase as of now, with more of defenses being happening from Ashwin K. Joseph on to 13 has also has steadied this ship. But now with both the batters having faced double figure balls, and you'd believe that they've looked at this pitch carefully, and now probably they can pinpoint out the bowlers with whom they probably can make us a charge, as Vignesh Subramaniam teams into ball his third over, and now first two balls been back-to-back dots here. They might just start believing, both Joseph and Ashwin, that why not go and go over the top. Short ball goes over the top, as I mentioned, and the shot has been hit towards the vacant cow corner for 4 runs. That was hit very, very hard, I would say. For a spinner, you are bowling it short. You need some wickets, but what you have done, you have just made it short and make it so ever so simple for Joseph. He says, "Thank you so much. It's around 9:45 now, and why not have some good extra breakfast?" There you go. Goes down the ground, goes long, goes hard. Where has the ball gone? It has been deposited for half a dozen. So 4 and a 6 now. As the score moves on to 38, and they now need 86 more. That's not important. What important is that Joseph A is now hitting the ball very, very hard. That 4 and the 6 were ferociously hit. And mind you, if they can continue and plunge on the runs, this is going to be difficult task of containing both these batters for Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy, and the blessings might just get demonized and vanished, because it's a game of cricket. I mentioned it might just go out for the onslaught, and immediately he does with a boundary, and then thought, let me add 4+2 onto that, and outside off stump plungs. Thank you so much. Fifth ball from Vignesh on to Joseph A. Should we differentiate in his stroke? This is better, much better, inviting him to go to that ball. Then that's where you really need to do. You might go for some occasional couples or occasional boundaries, but that shouldn't deter you from pitching the ball, because if you bowl it too short, they have the confidence to go on the back foot and hit you. There you go again, goes down the ground, is in the same direction. The ball has been deposited by Joseph A. Oh, what hitting! This is a clean hitting of the cricket ball from the bat, I would say, from the sword of Joseph A. As the score after 6 overs moves on to 44 for no loss, and Joseph on to 29 of 15. "44 for no loss in 6 overs for a 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club, with a current run rate of 7.33. And they're going very healthy now. Required 82 of 84. It has come down very much thanks to some very good hitting from the non-striker Joseph A. For the moment, they would feel that it's really good to see him at a non-striker, because because he is now starting to put on the onslaught on the bowler. And the more they can see the cricket ball cleanly, the more the answers are going to get easier for both these batters. As still, the first wave is yet to come onto that wicket column for SENDHUR Cricket Academy. Little bit of confusion as Joseph A is asking Ashwin K to just make amends to this ball and probably give him the opportunity to face the bowler. Rosen Siller will continue his second over. The first over went for just 4 runs. Was a short ball in his fifth ball, which went towards the mid wicket region for 4. But apart from those, all those 5 balls were right there where it should be as a medium pacer. And right now, again, both these balls and the accuracy has been there, right there where you need as a pacer to put on your ball on the money. Outside off stump, curves it away. Above that fielder at point, it will go towards the backward point, fielder backward point region for 4 as the ball crosses over on the row, and it will move the score to 48 for no loss. And now the required runs are just 78. And I'm saying just because there is no wicket inside, and both the batters are moving along very, very softly, very handsomely, and also very slowly here. They are not putting the pedal on the accelerator, but for Joseph A, he might have some different ideas as he has some very good runs onto his team. And it's a false start, missing on his run up, I believe. It's good to always stop there, otherwise you might just go for the cleaning, eating here from the batter. He already has a 4 to his name, is as Ashwin K. You on to 15 of 24. Short ball again, but the ball hasn't moved and climbed up much, and so it hasn't given Ashwin K. Probably what he can do is probably get a flick done, because you have been waiting for the ball to come onto your bat. It hasn't done any movement, so you're almost clear of the line of missing that line of that ball. Fifth ball, little bit onto him. This is a little bit hint of in curve movement that we've seen of that fifth ball of the 7th over. So then again, the score remains on 48 for no loss with that ball.
Away from you.
But in South, we are playing this in South India, and not very far from a different island in Sri Lanka. Will be the start of the first test today, probably in 10 minutes from now. New Zealand tour of Sri Lanka, the test series. The first match will be played today. So 10 a.m. start Indian time. 7 overs done and dusted here at Vellore, back in India. And 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club are 48 for no loss, chasing a target of 126 versus the SENDHUR Cricket Academy. You're watching the first match of the Rural India Cup T20. It's a 20 overs match, as the name mentions, of course. It's a brand new tournament. 2 more matches remaining in the day, mind you. And you're watching all this action live on the YouTube channels of professional cricket competitions and Ultimate Cricket Series. I hope you're loving all the action which is being shown here, and also the audio commentary, which is flowing through by ball by ball. Pranesh has the ball in his hand, which will be his 3rd over, given a run set 1 run per ball. There's none for 12. Can he give the breakthrough? Still inside of a solitary wicket is SENDHUR Cricket Academy. He'll be steaming in. The ball to Joseph A. Joseph A climbs onto that ball. This is in the air. The fielder takes it happily. Will accept it. I was saying whether Pranesh will be the one to give the breakthrough, and he says, yes, I'll be the one. Little bit short. He probably chipped. He probably was bouncing down the wicket to play that stroke was Joseph A. But that's the wicket they wanted because he was looking dangerous in last to last over. No. He moved away to play that stroke towards the lawn fence. But the deflection of the bat didn't help the cause. It's a very, very important wicket gone. As I was mentioning in the last to last over, he did hit 10 runs off the bat back to back once. And so an important wicket falling down for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club at 48 for 1 in 7.1 overs.
మా బ్యాట్స్మెన్ నేమ్ అన్నమ్మా?
New batter.
సంతోష్ కుమార్.
Okay, sir. Noted.
Red arm over, 5 more to come. Right ball.
But the ball immediately goes for a wide. Santosh Kumar V is the new batsman who has come out to the crease to join his partner Ashwin K, who's on 15, not out of 27 at a non-striker's end. The first breakthrough win given by Pranesh and an important wicket there, which had fallen down of Joseph A because he was looking dangerous, wanting to chip down the wicket, but couldn't get what he wanted. And wicket and the fielder with his open arms very, very happily took that catch. 77 now, more required of 76. Target of 126 has been chosen here. The drive has been very, very handsome, opening the full face of the bat. Little bit wayward, but the wicketkeeper did very well to dive in front and to
3.
keep the ball at bay and not to go beyond him. Because really don't know how many fielders are there backward of him. But a 50 is up for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club
3.
as that single has been stolen at the mid-off fence. Ashwin
நீங்க
K
2 பால்
will now
ஆடிருக்கீங்க,
be
ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
on
பால் அவுட்.
strike. Santosh Kumar V gets off the mark
ஒரு
with
wide.
1 run to his name. It's hot. It's humid today. The weather gods have been very, very happily mastering the art of the sunshine among us. It's down the leg side. It will be wide. And with 2 more matches remaining, it might be just hotter in the afternoon, especially in this part of South India. I'm here in North India doing commentary, but the sun is playing hide and seek here. As you're gearing up for the festive season, it sometimes feel the tinge of the wintry feeling coming through with the onset of a different season. On the leg side again, this time on the upper, clipped it towards fine leg as the ball goes on to this little smaller area of those grass banks. It will get slower up. But not before they'll get a couple of runs. Ashwin K moves on to 17 as individual score of 28, and the score will now move on after that wide also before this ball on to 53 for 1. Current run rate is very healthy despite 1 or 2 dot balls, even at a continuous of 3 to 4 balls. It hasn't gone up to a very dangerous level. Again, 1 run towards that's third man area for 1 run. They've been getting the runs very well. And now on to 54. Last ball of the eighth over. And Pranay would feel. I haven't seen him much celebration when that wicket came. He just jogged on back to shake hands with the fielder who completed the formality. Looks to be a very, very serious cricketer. Because with the bat also, he started off very, very thunderously. Two sixes onto his name when he had the bat in his hand. Just in number three, Pranesh. Last ball of his eighth over. Again,
Over.
presenting the full face of the bat towards the man at point. No run being taken. 8 overs done and dusted. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club are 54 for 1.
ம் பண்ணுங்க.
Hariharan Senthil Kumar. He has the ball in his hand. He's the opening batter. Also, that was the first wicket which fell down off in the name of Hariharan. Now he has the bowling duties. Though the first wicket is down, since the target is not very huge, they need just 71 more runs. So the speeders might just do the trick. You never know. This introduction has been made here, and it's a replacement of from both these bowling duties from the openers there. Sandhil has also been taken out of the attack, where now Hariharan is being introduced onto this bowling analysis column. There 69 or 69, so it's a run a ball here from for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. Bowling onto Santosh Kumar, who has come and the follow wicket hits it down the ground. Almost a captain ball opportunity. I fell for a moment, but he did get very good meat of the bat there as it went beyond the reach of the fielder of the bowler himself to make any chances of an opportunity there. Make it 58 for 1 for 6 and 4 SRC. Rights that ball outside off stump deliberately goes over the cover, an extra cover for a moment. That fielder at long off was interested as he was outstretching his hands, but it had went off very quickly. That's a flat 6. At a moment I thought it was 2 bounces onto that fence. But that's the reason why he was extending his arms. That was a flat one. That was a flat one. It moved very, very quickly, and
Over.
immediately the next ball wanting to flirt with danger. It didn't spin much, but it will go on to the safe gloves of the wicketkeeper. 9 overs done. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club are 64 for 1. So jersey number 1. Can he get more than 1 wicket to his name? He's a new bowler who is being introduced into the attack. We'll get his name very, very soon. Is Kungs as the ball in his hand. What can he do? Kungs, can he become a king here? Because he's just number is very interesting. One, yeah.
Red ball.
False start. Go and get it moving, son. They need 62 or 66. Try and break this partnership. The wicket of Ashwin K, the non-striker, is very, very important now. He's now having a good grip and look at the pitch. But Santosh Kumar V is the one who will be facing Kungs in his very first over. Very first ball of the first over from Kungs. Little bit of flighted. He looks to be a medium pacer, but he has given the ball's little bit of air, and the drive was on, and it was not a very hard hitting drive. He'll slowly move on to the covers. No run being taken. The wicketkeeper is up to the batsman. Again, Kang's on.
No ball.
This is wavered. This could be a no ball also. Took the
Boundary.
thick bottom part of the bat and will go towards the boundary behind there. Is it a no ball? Is it a no ball? 4 will have to wait for the runs to be inputted there. I definitely feel this is a no ball because it was above the shoulder. I feel, yeah, there you go. There you go. Thank you for that pause, Mr. Technical. Yes, there you go. It's a 4 and it's a no ball. So 5 runs already been given in this over from Kangs. Needs to release the pressure, but not just add on to it. Wanting to hike the ball this time towards the long on fence, misses the ball completely. A stumping chance here. And what Ashwin K say, it's always important that you sometimes go and have a word with your striker because he sometimes becomes new. And Ashwin K having faced most of the balls there, 33 balls, he has seen the pitch ever so closely. So it's not bad sometimes to get your advice from your partner at the other end who has seen most of the cricket on the pitch now. So you can do justice by playing it soft hands, give and rotate the strike. Third ball of the 10th over gives room this time more towards the long on boundary. There are 2 fielders running in from the cow corner, also from the long on fence. We'll get a couple of runs. And Santosh Kumar V now will be on to 9 of 9. The score on to 71 for 1. But the current run rate is very healthy at 7.47 as they require 55 of 63. The execution of the strokes has been good. They've been swinging and missing. But then when this is no ball, he waited for that ball to come very, very closely towards the mid-wicket region. He will be not happy with the kind of strokes that he has played now because I feel that he should have deposited it towards the boundary. It was not a hard shot. He probably wanted to keep the ball at bay of not allowing that ball to go down the throat of the fielder.
They are taking
because it's not a no ball.
For no ball. இப்போ அவங்க கேட்டிருக்காங்க. இப்போ எங்களோட டிசிஷன் இல்லை, அவங்க வேணும்னு சொல்லி கேட்டு இது ஃபெயிலியர் ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் எல்லாத்துக்குமே உண்டு. ஆனால் ரெண்டு ரிவ்யூ மாத்திரம் தான். இப்போ அவங்களுக்கு லாஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க.
When the ball hits the bat. Sir, I am ready with my decision.
No ball.
No ball.
Free.
We were waiting for the no balls to confirm, and the umpire has extended his right hand to confirm the no ball. So two no balls already in this over, and this is a free hit. He goes down the ground. But a stumping will not be inflicted because of a free hit. There is not a stumping. There is only a run out that can happen of a free hit, and that's why he just stood there thinking, "Oh, I'm out," and
Two.
then he could recollect, "Oh, there's no stumping of a free hit," so he's very happy and safe as houses there. But two no balls have already come on this over. 9 runs of 4 balls, very short. He had to go and reach for the ball outside off stump. It was like spoon feeding onto the fielder. Just at the last moment, just at the two end of the bat, it just went off. The current partnership at 25 of 18 really needs that wicket of Ashwin. It's very, very important now for Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy to get that wicket and to get a new batter in there, make them think much on here, and make a match out of this small target of 126. Last ball of the 10th over. Again, this time the deliberation was really there. Off the bat, he'll get a single. The throw was being there, hit and coming in thick and fast.
One change.
The completion has been done. 10 overs done, halfway through of the chase. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club are now at 75, I believe, for one at 10 overs. Ten overs done. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club are 74 for 1. As you see, Hariharan Senthil Kumar having the ball in his hand. First thing first, get this breakthrough done. And the wicket of Ashwin K is becoming very, very important, and like a thorn in the flesh here, because they are trying to take out the thorn, but it's getting little more deeper and deeper now onto them. So they can see the slight blood probably coming out of the skin, but they want to put a bandage onto it, and that's why they are calling up a new doctor, who is Mr. Hariharan Senthil Kumar. He will continue his second over. He's already given outside off stump again as he was trying to probe on the front foot. The deviation of the bat will give them a single. 75 for 1 as the score moves on. But the singles and couples won't be too much bothering the captain. What will be bothering is because with the singles and couples, with each overs getting dried up, the partnership is also getting stronger and stronger. No, he was very, very safe. There's a slight of appeal. He was already there, safe as houses, as his Boeing 737 across the shores very, very cleanly. And the score moves on to 76 now for 1 and need exactly 50. So as it crosses 50, I'm sure the captain must be digging in deep in his head to think that who can be his next option. Because this wicket, though Arnesh got a wicket, but after that, there's been nothing in sight, and this is a 20 overs contest, so at the blink of an eye, things can move on so fast. Flighted delivery, taken on the full, but not a good perfect connection. It might have hit the upper portion of the bat where the energies and the power is not very much there. It's more on the bottom of the bat. So he could have cleared himself a little more of playing that stroke, but nonetheless, it's no run being scored in this ball, and the score remains on 75 for 1. 4 more balls remaining, very, very short, climbing very well onto him on towards the cover, but no run as the fielder will cut off the ball. Back-to-back dot balls here. Get his shoelaces bracing up, Mr. Umpire. This might just be a close contest. You don't want your shoelaces hanging around while the action is happening and your consideration is deviated. Fourth ball of the 11 over, chipping down the wicket, playing it towards a long on direction with the ball going all along the carpet. 1-1 and adding on to the runs is a single, moves on to 76 for 1. And it's Ashwin K now on to strike on 28 of 37. He's becoming a big fish now to be caught on the loop of the nets here for SENDHUR Cricket Academy. But they are not being able to do it very cleanly because he's also cleverly picking up the singles and rotating the strike with his partner. And that's just one all flaw. Take outside edge. Did he get some pat onto it? That ball is quickly going behind, but it will be just a single waved for the umpires. Did he make any signal? Did he make any signal there? No, it's just a single off the bat. That was thick outside edge, but it is never easy, mind you, for the wicketkeeper when it comes off the outside edge. Last ball of the 11th over from Hariharan on to Santosh. Quicker delivery, a little bit off the back foot. He didn't have too much of room to play that backward shot.
Over.
1 run added to the total. Will keep the strike for himself with Santosh. After 11 overs, it's 78 for 1 for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club.
$78, 11 overs. 78.
The bowler Vignesh. Left arm round. Bowler coming, left arm round to you.
Vignesh Subramaniam will continue and will bowl his last over of his spell. There is a 10 dot balls, 29 runs at a economy, which is more than for his liking at 9.16. If he can get a wicket or so, there we go. The wind is now blowing. This is good. Was glided that ball with a flat batted stroke towards the fine leg fence. Will that ball go towards the boundary? The battle is between the fielders, but the ball will win the race. I was talking about how many runs he's league now. Another 4 runs will be added to his total. He's not doing justice with the ball. He moves on to 33 on his individual bowling figures, name and the score on to 83 for 1 here for 6 and 4 Sports Creation Club. Now they are looking very, very strong behind the wheels steering the ship here versus the SENDHUR Cricket Academy flighted ball this time. Played very well we presented a full face of the bat between the umpire and the non-striker. Only get off the strike. The single moves on to 34 of 40, giving it to Shantash Kumar, who's on 13 of 15. Not very, very far away, needing just 42 now to win this contest. They need wickets, fair and square. That's the thing. Driven very well, very, very ferociously cut towards the man at cover. Little bit of a fumble, which allowed them to bring up those 1 run to the name eventually. One second last ball of the 12th over. This is very important. passage when you are trying to make your runs get up to a next level. The flight will come, and those are the defenses which you see. But what a nice
Over.
front foot defense to end of the over. No runs scored of that ball. 12 overs done, 8 extras to the scorecard. It's 85 for 1 for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club.
85, 12 85, 48 balls, 41 runs. ஹரிஹரன் தானே?
Hariharan Senthil Kumar will continue his over. 2 overs none for 14 to his name. Almost felt both the wicket keeper and the bowler that there should have been a wicket. But you need to get that spin also to make him reduce into a false stroke. And Santosh Kumar, so much of room to play that stroke will really not help the cause. They're coming in for the single very quickly. Ashwin Kumar at the throwers end. But he has the legs to move on. 34 or 42 we are watching this league matches. It's the very first match of this opening day of this Rural India Cup T20 being played here at the Vellore cricket turf ground here in Vellore. And all this action, as I mentioned before, watching on YouTube of the professional cricket competitions and Ultimate Cricket Series channel. So stick on to us, tune into us every time. And I'm sure you'll be having a bundle of energy on you because it's the game that we all love to watch, the game of cricket, with 2 more matches remaining in the day. So it's a long and good day of cricket. Flights that ball, drives that ball also, but towards that man along the carpet towards cover.
2-2.
No run. Score remains on 86 for 1, needing 40 more of 44 balls. That's the match boundaries, 13 fours and 7 sixes. 5th ball, 13th over. Hariharan flights that ball, takes the opportunity to play it a little bit in the air, but there was no mid-off, so he was safe to play that stroke. He'll go towards
One more.
the long offense as he rotates the strike and gives the number to Kevin bat onto Santosh Kumar. And the score on to 87 for 1 for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. Again, very outside of stump. This is runs which are actually giving away a misfield also will be a good side. This could be a run out. Oh my God, don't run off a misfield. Don't run off a misfield. That's what your seniors will tell you. Out of nowhere, they have lost this wicket. And I believe that might just be an important wicket of Ashwin Kumar. Or is it Santosh Kumar going out? But it's a run out, and the second wicket is down at 87 for 2 for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. There we go. In pursuit of picking up the single, I believe that's Ashwin K who must have been run out there. Every time the run out happens, you always ask your partner, like, what was that, sir? Was this what we
த்ரோ பண்ணது
discussed?
யாரு?
But you really need to pull up your socks there. But whatever it is,
Over.
G 6 and 4 SRC, they have lost their second wicket in the form of a run out, and it's 87 for 2 with 1 more ball remaining in the 13th over. And a big fish of of Ashwin Kumar goes back to the pavilion. Now, what a relief that will be for Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy. And now they would start to believe that they can sniff something here. They need 38 of 42, our 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. But some more wickets, because now they have broken slight bit of the backbone here. Santosh Kumar still on 16 of 19, mind you. He also played some healthy strokes. And Santosh Kumar will still be on strike because it was a run out while they were trying to exchange numbers. It has been on the full toss outside off stump towards the sweeper cover. 1 run being taken, 1 run added to the total also.
White ball.
89-2 now. That's a white ball. It will be a white ball. We're talking about not being the singles, but if the singles, the couples, and occasional boundaries keep on coming, it might be a tough, enduring task here for Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy. So it's imperative that you bowled almost as accurately as possible. This is India. This has been curved very well. There is a fielder. The curveness was not smoothly done because the execution of the plan of the
Can't catch
bowlers
it.
has been into perfection. Ravichandran comes and Ravichandran goes without disturbing the scorers. He goes for a golden duck of the very first ball. The third wicket is down, and 6 and 4 Recreation Club are now 90 for 3 in 13.2 overs.
ஒரு
Really don't
பேட்ஸ்மேன்
know
யாரு
where is there
ஐ மீன்
a twist in the tail, but then it's some balls to go, and now 2 wickets going down in a space of 4 balls. It might be a question of coming haunting back to 6 and 4 Sports Education Club. Have they gone on to losing this contest? And yes, many questions will be raised with a kind of batting, especially that's been in place there. But the third wicket is down here for 6 and 4 SRC. And Jason, the cricket club, you can see all the fielders running in there and congratulating the batter. It's really good.
ஐ மீன்
Sir, no 3 or 4?
3 2 4 4 ஒரு வைடு 4
Middle. It's a middle. Okay. Four more.
We have a left-hander batter, and that is Navin J, who is a left-arm spinner, and did make the ball spin
Bowler coming right arm down to you. 4 more to
and
come.
make the batsman dance to his tune. But now he'll be facing Navin Athiru, who is also a spinner, and might just be tasting his own medicine. Almost of a half an appeal. It was going down the leg side. That's why the umpire also negating it. Had the earliest, even in a fraction of a second, he was moving out of his zone to say that it will be not out. So my friend, there's no use of appealing. Score remains on 90 for 3. 6 and 4 SRC. Again on the back foot, playing by the left-hander.
Dipping. Review, Sir, player review for West side. No ball.
That's the replay of that wicket. You can see half full toss ball. He could have hit it anywhere, but just hit it down. That's a good catch. That's a very, very good catch. I would say he judged that ball to perfection, kept his eye till the last moment with that seam of the ball curving away. Had he not taken it cleanly, I'm sure it would have gone one bounce across towards the sweeper cover boundary. Just waiting for that for the confirmation of that catch. As you see that split screen right there, Please can write on your screen there. Was it a no ball? That's what you're trying to search, and you have to wait for the umpire's signal for. I feel that it might just be as clean as possible, but you never know what might be just be the answer there. It's in the middle of the bat door, but the perfection was not there of completing the stroke. But if this is a wicket, this is going to be a big blow, because they will be then losing 3 wickets in a space of less than 10 runs by 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. And it might just allow SENDHUR Cricket Academy to come back into the game, and which might just be a seesaw battle then. And it might just shape up to be a very good contest, and you never know. We're still waiting for a decision to come there. More and more you look at the replay, it becomes more and more tougher. But we are on readiness, and the signal might just come in a few seconds. It's a no ball. He did give it out, and then now he says it's a no ball. It's a free hit. So 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club doesn't lose a wicket, but it's a no ball towards Santosh Kumar, who's on 17. Just in number 100, Navin Thiru will bowling around the wicket. Short and short, goes down the ground, goes over the top of that fielder, of that bowler, and they will just settle for a single. Probably not good running, I believe. Not good running. They should have got more than one there. But whatever it is, that no ball has been kept at bay. That free hit has been kept at bay. And 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club now on to 93 for 3, needing 33 more runs of 38 balls. Get some couple of more wickets to your name, SENDHUR Cricket Academy, and then you can make a match out of it for sure. If you follow the 14th over, the signals won't hurt a bit. But if you look at the equation, this might be some important signals that they are actually stealing in from the bowlers. The signals. That's an interesting over, because there's a one, there is a wide, then there is a wicket, then dot, and almost a wicket again. Flighted delivery goes squarish towards the long on boundary. There is a fielder who is charging on almost between the mid wicket fence and cow corner. Was that ball being deposited, and a couple of runs will be taken. 14 overs done. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club are 96 for 3, chasing a target of 126 versus SENDHUR Cricket Academy.
ஹரிதான் போலரா? ஹரியா?
Hariharan.
Hariharan Senthil Kumar will be bowling the last over of his spell. He is none for 17 to his name, with 7 dot balls at a healthy economy, I would say, at 5.37. Spins the ball well. It'll been back onto the delivery from Navin J, who's himself is a spinner. He's an off spinner. He's a left arm spinner. On to 2 of 5. Need 30 of 34 now. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. 96 for 3. doesn't have much danger to flirt with as of now. Doesn't spin. That's a wicket goner. That's a goner. So much of the
Ball,
back foot
ball.
to play on the throw. The ball had the power. Didn't spin it much onto the mid pitch of the region. Goes back off the delivery. Doesn't connect and it will disturb the timber. Fourth wicket down for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. It's
Wicketல நினைக்காதீங்க.
96 for 4. They need 30 more runs of 32 balls, and we might just be shaping up for a very, very good contest here. So don't go anywhere. As you can see, the split screen, the right screen, the ball has been dragged on onto the stumps. So they need now 30 of 33, as I've mentioned. And this might just be a riveting contest. As all thanks and hats off to the bowlers of SENDHUR Cricket Academy as they're trying to make a match out of this very, very small
இந்த
total of
க்ரீன் ஒரு
126.
நேம் என்ன
It's
நிக்கேஷா?
96 for 4 for
நிக்கேஷ்.
6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. The run rate is little lesser here,
Middle.
but if they keep on continuing of this continuation of
That's a
losing
leg.
of wickets, then it might just
Better this
look
way.
out to be a very, very different proposition, because the initial wickets came at a very lesser run rate, but as they came out a little slower and closer,
Bowler coming right
they
up
have
over to you.
lost more wickets.
Remote to come.
So fourth wicket is down as N. In Nikesh now has come out to the bat, and he'll be joining his partner Santosh Kumar, who's at a non-striker at 20 of 22. Again, doesn't flight the ball, angles the bat, just a small deflection. He wanting to get off the strike, but Santosh Kumar asked him not to come out.
சரி இருங்க இருங்க.
This will slowly come up the nerves now for Jayasundar Cricket Academy, but they might just feel the heat now. Is 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club, if they cannot come out the runs. But this time the ball has been flighted and very safely negotiated back to the bowler Hariharan Senthil Kumar. Last ball of the 15th over. Hariharan onto any Nikesh, with short wristly played on the onside to get off the mark. Is Nikesh in his third ball. 15 overs done and dusted. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club are 97 for 4, needing 126 as a target versus Jayasundar Cricket Academy. Navin Thiru to continue in second over. Has 1 for 8 to his name, jersey number 100, bowling onto and Nikesh, who got off the mark in his last ball of the last over. That's why now facing it again driven it well past everyone towards the long offense along the carpet and move on to 2 of 4. And now the score will be at 28 more reading. Doesn't spin, gives himself some room, dabs it towards the man at point, and they will get a single, moving it to 99 for 4 now. Lovely jersey numbers. Jersey number 1, jersey number 100. I actually forgot who sports jersey number 100. Fielding was okay. He thought just jersey number 10, Sachin Tendulkar. It's lovely. I was talking about that 10. How can you forget that? 10, 1. 100. So all singles to this name in this initial 3 balls here from Navin Thiru at a required run rate of 5.78. It's very healthy. You can see they're currently going at 6.45. Waiting for that ball to come. It has beaten everyone, even the batsman and the wicketkeeper. The fielder will come in charging in to cut that ball off by is being signaled by the umpire. So they need now 25 more with that by. Still there in the contest is the opposition side. SENDHUR Cricket Academy. It's just about smelling that wicket. If they can get this wicket, especially that wicket at the non-striker Santosh Kumar, now is building up a good match-winning score. This is taken outside off stump. This is in the air. It is found a gap. Oh, 2 fielders were there roping in towards that ball, but it has slowly crossed over the ropes at the mid-wicket fence for 4 runs, and it will go. Score is 1-0-5 for 4 now, leading 21 now, and releasing bit of a pressure there. It's not a pressure cooker situation as of now. It's very, very short. So much of room and ample time to go off the back. But he wasn't much on the back, but just on the front. He curved that ball away towards that cow corner. Make it 106, and now just 20 required of 24. 16 overs done. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club are 106 for 4.
20-24. 20 runs, 24 balls. Bowler Kanagaraj.
Noted, sir.
20-24.
Right arm over to you.
Kungs has the ball in his hand. He has given away 10 runs of his solitary 1 over. He'll be now bowling on to Nick Cage. This will help if you come out something out of here. Then your medium pacers or that spinning things definitely helps, because they need that extra effort to play that stroke, be it outside off stump or not. Last over, you can see how the sense did come to play that ball from outside off stump. So they need that extra energy. It's in the air, just chipping down the ground. Oh, but that fielder extra cover. A little bit of a fumble that will definitely allow them to probably come back for the second one. Has they picked up one, or has they picked up a couple of runs? Yes. So now they need 18. Is the 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. At one moment, they felt that they are smelling the cats among the pigeons. But now probably they would feel that they are doing okay. This is squaring up completely outside edge. But what's squarish of delivery from Kungs? He really need to ball it
3-3.
more often. Jersey number 100 onto that cover. It feels that ball well. But he did very well off the ball. From Kungs, score on to 108 for 4. There's no run of that ball, so 18 still required. Fourth ball of his over. Too close to cut that ball. But when you can see, you can so much deep in your crease. Or what probably you can do, go on the back foot of the front and probably try and glide that or gracefully play that stroke on the onside to allow your partner to come and get the strike, because he's the one who's on 21 of 24. Santosh Kumar at the other end. Chipping down the wicket, deliberately plays it over extra cover. Fielder almost in a half movement of not trying to negate that line from when that ball came. But at that moment, he did very well to have in full control for that 1 run. Last ball of the 17th over coming up. and he is turning up the ball to Santosh Kumar. He takes the aerial route, goes down the ground. Is there a
Boundary.
protection there? He is a fielder, but it will go beyond him and on towards the straight boundary for 4 runs.
Over.
He has found his gap very well. It will be now 1-3 for 4, needing 13 more required runs for a 6-4 Sports Recreation Club. This should be an easy task now, if until unless there is some kind of a miracle with the fall of wickets or the drawing of runs. Until then, it's very safe to say that of 13 of 18, with 6 more wickets remaining, this job should be done well and safe by both these batters. 17 was done. 6-4 Sports Recreation Club are 113 for 4. Pranesh has the ball in his hand. Oh, giving so much of room. All the 3 stumps are exposed. Well, there was an opportunity of run out, but as the ball came slowly from the field, I think he needs to really pull off his socks more. With 11 more required,
The third
this is
umpire review for
important.
run
I
out
think the
check.
third umpire has been put to the task of getting a review done of this run out. The throw came in well.
Run out check.
Little bit was did he make it? Did he make it? He did it. He did it. He did it very well. He did it very
Yeah,
well.
we did
For
meditation.
more frames, and it
Then
allowed
we
us to
did
say that
meditation.
they were doing very well there. So safest houses was was the batter there. Umpire comes to his position and will now goes his hands from one around to the other to say that it's not out. 11 dot balls in the Pranesh over, giving her 20 runs. A very short squarish card. The ball is going behind the fielder
Boundary.
at backward point for 4. One fielder also coming in for sweeper cover, but both of them will be a spectator. One of them has to go and retrieve the ball, and the required runs are just 7 now into single figure. You have just league runs, Pranesh. You've just league runs here, and now have opened the doors more heavily for 6-4 Sports Recreation Club, and making them inching more slowly onto that victory. The stumps are rattled and absolutely delightful of his side. This is from for Pranesh. He doesn't go into a celebration mode because he knows because it might be a touch
இந்த பை
little
போட்டுருக்காங்க
delayed here.
உள்ள வர பேட்ஸ்மேன் யாரு
And Pranesh gets his second wicket, so much of room. He was making to play that stroke.
இந்த வெயில் மட்டும் அப்படியே
That
லைட்டாக
off stump says that if you've got a magnetic effect from the ball,
பேட்ஸ்மேன்
why not
நேம்
just sleep a while
லோகேஷ்
while someone comes and digs me in
விக்கெட்ஸ்
back.
டவுன் அதே
It's the
இன்ஃபார்ம்
5th
பண்ணுங்க
wicket down at 119 for 5 for 6 and
Five
4
down, sir.
Sports Recreation Club.
7 runs required. Calcium. Correct.
Seven more required of 15 balls. Lokesh M is the right-hand batter who will be joining at the crease along with Santosh Kumar, who's at non-striker playing 25 of 25. But still, they are in there at the driver's seat, right behind that accelerator, I would say, for a 6-4 Sports Recreation Club. They're not in a dangerous position as of now. But you never know. Cricket is a game of very glorious uncertainties. Couple of more wickets will make it turn into a hat trick, or sometimes some kind of a drying of runs If the last 3 balls can be, turned up into drier balls when no run being scored, then you can make a match out of it. Never know. Just hope to believe that we get a good game of cricket in this very first match of this opening encounter of this Real India Cup. It's good to see that it's gone around right down till the wire. Pranesh almost on the
Not out.
stump. Uh, Wicketkeeper is appealing very, very late. I really don't know whether he's just woken up. But 2 reviews left both for both the teams at 2 each. Not out, being signaled, being shouted and signaled also from the umpire. Again, that angle with which Pranesh is bowling also will not allow him to make so much of LBW appeals. 5th ball of the 18th over. This was little bit in the air, but it will also find a gap despite a fumble. He will manage to keep it away. 1 run will be taken. And Lokesh M will get off the mark on the 2nd ball, as Santosh Kumar will now have the strike of 25 of 15. I'm sure he'll be very happy with this kind of run making he has done for his team. Last ball of the 18th over. Again,
Over.
good room being provided. He was lucky that he didn't curve it or shape it or got a thick inside edge to rattle his stumps. 18 overs being done, 2 overs more remaining. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club are
Last 2 overs.
20 for 5. We need 6 more runs to win this contest versus SENDHUR Cricket Academy.
Right arm over. Bowler Kanagaraj.
Kangas has the ball in his hand. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club would look to finish this match in this very over and not go on to the last over.
Ready.
So this penultimate over from Kangas might decide the fate of this game, whether we are going on to the next one or not. But they would look to put a better show on this net run rate if they can finish this in this over itself. Very, very short, and then climb more onto him. Gives himself some room off the back foot to play that stroke. Was Lokesh plays it towards the man at long off. Will move
Ready.
onto 2 of 3. Santosh Kumar would love to play it one big hit because they're just 5 runs away, just a stroke away of getting this in their kitty, this win.
White ball.
Very, very short again. Almost shaping up to play that big stroke. Then he thought maybe just leave it because it was way outside off stump. And both the hands of the umpire will go left and right to signal a wide. It did pitch on a green patches. There you can see the movement, the kind of movement that the ball is getting while it pitched on the green areas. This time covering the ball backward of point for a single. It will be now 123 for 5. 3 more runs requiring. They have 8 balls to do about the business here for 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club. Nothing much that Kangs could do. But if we can pick up some wickets here, then it can be get some additional impetus to his bowling statistics. But it's a pushing and luring. But if they can make the Rins at bay, because just 3 required and that full toss will not help. Wanting to take a check is single was Lokesh M. By
3.
to go back by Santosh Kumar from the non-striker. No mood to get things hurried up here. I felt that when that full toss was being hit, that Lokesh Kumar might just go down the ground. But he was waiting for that signal, the signal to come off. Very, very short this time. It's in the air. The timing was really not there. There was a fielder, but it will be more squarish towards that long on the fence.
2.
And he will just get a single. Will rotate
2
the
more ball
strike
தானே?
it, and they require 2 more runs just
That
to
2
win
more.
this contest now
2 rocket.
versus SENDHUR Cricket Academy. Comes now on to Santosh Kumar. He drives, he places down the ground. Will this be the match? There is Vellore there. That's Vignesh as jersey number 12 stationed. He's not stationed directly straight because he's come in from long off to field that ball. From long on, I'd say, to field that ball. So just 1 run now required for 6 and 4 SRC to complete the formalities and put the final and nail in the coffin here versus SENDHUR Cricket Academy. It just might be the ball. Oh, there was a stumping chance. He missed that ball completely. This was ball slower in the air from Kangs. Wicket gone begging. Kangs would have got a wicket to his name.
பைலே கீழே விழுகுது.
See there, he wanted to defense and
Roshan
just step
bowler.
that ball and run, and he missed that ball. A stumping also goes down, begging. 19 overs done and dusted. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club will remain at 125 for
Sending
5
bowling
and
random
just
over.
1 run to win this match. One of 6 balls required outside off stump. Just angled that bat. Probably if he had left the ball also, that it might have been a wide. But instead, he just taps the ball. Are again going to see something? Can they get a wicket here and make this win a more delay? You might just start experiencing cold feet if a wicket or 2 goes down. Second ball gone. That's a short delivery. Hoiked it over the bowlers, and that's a catch done. They need 1 wicket,
வேற என்ன?
and the 4th wicket
Catcher
will be allowing
Vignesh.
here. It's a 6th wicket which has come. I was talking about getting cold feet. It's the wicket which has come. Now they need 1 of 4 balls. This could be very, very different here. Wanting to go down the ground, doesn't connect it too well, and the catch has been taken to perfection at mid on. So the 6th wicket is down. They still need 1 of 4 balls, and 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club 125 for 6. Can Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy make a match out of it? Opposition needs 1 of 4 balls. Way outside ops now, looking very, very closely at the umpire. Shouldn't have that been a wide? This is getting more and more closer and closer than we thought. We thought they can finish it in the last over.
3.
But then Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy sense that we can pull it off till the last moment. They still need 1 and 3 balls remaining. Roshan Siller is the bowler. Softly played. This could be a quick single throw. Is at the ball at the wicket keeper's end, but they will steal a single and complete the formalities of a win with 2 balls just remaining. 6 and 4 Sports Recreation Club will win this contest by 4 wickets. But this was a very, very big good fight from Jai SENDHUR Cricket Academy. So hats off to them. to make it until this moment. Despite the target being at 126, they have managed on till the last moment with just 2 balls remaining. So it's a very nice, healthy win. It's a very good start for 6-4 Sports Recreation Club to early in this contest, in this very first match, to open the innings with a win to their name. So thank you everyone for joining to this, tuning in to this first match. We have 2 more matches remaining in today's match. So don't go away, stick to us and follow all this live action on your favorite channels of professional cricket competitions and ultimate cricket series. Until next match, I'll see you again. Thank you. Take care.
Boundary. Boundary.
வாங்கிக்கங்க. பவுண்டரி. No ball. Over. Boundary. 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 நாட் அவுட். வைட் பால். பாப்பிங் கிரீஸுக்குள்ளே விழுந்துருச்சு பால்.